precious afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Midshipman Dominic Joseph San Pascual.
And I am Midshipwoman Azanet Bianca Espina.
And
we are your Masters of Ceremony. Before we proceed, I would like to remind everyone na please accomplish the evaluation to be passed later on after the event. Thank you. Entrepreneurship is widely regarded as one of the most important skills of 21st century. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, the ability to create and innovate is a valuable asset, and entrepreneurs at the forefront of this movement.
The rise of technology and globalization has made it possible for anyone with an idea, the drive to become an entrepreneur, and the benefits of entrepreneurship are numerous, both for individuals and for society as a whole.
Before we proceed, do you think, partner, what is entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship is the process of creating, developing, and managing a business venture in order to achieve financial success and personal fulfillment. It involves identifying opportunities and taking calculated risks to bring new products or services to market.
An entrepreneur is someone who takes on this challenge, often with limited resources and experience, in the hopes of achieving success.
With that being said, we would like to present to you your fruitful seminar with the title, Entrepreneurship, Most Aspired 21st Century Skill.
To give a welcome message and opening remarks, may we call on the Student Development Services Head, Ms. Lodeline Jean Nufable.
Let's give her a warm of applause.
Thank you. A warm afternoon to everyone. So we are in timely regarding this webinar because we all know that during online or during our pandemic, it prospered and it boomed when we talk about the entrepreneurship in different aspects. And this is not only for those students who are in the business program. This is for all of us to understand what is this entrepreneurship all about, our passion, and what particular product we should promote. Is it are we promoting ourselves, promoting our values, or what specific aspect that could be seen to what we are selling to the people? We have to consider that this webinar is to enlighten all of us, hoping that each one of us will attentively listen to our speaker, and we have to consider ourselves as individual, wherein business is not only in product, but business by heart, business by passion. And it will be discussed further by our prominent speaker this afternoon, and you will hear a lot about this particular topic. So, my dear students and my dear future entrepreneur, hoping that this afternoon will be an awakening time for all of us. So, once again, good afternoon and have a pleasant day to each one of us.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lodeline Nufable. I think we should not make our audience wait any longer because we surely have a lot of things to discuss. Partner, if you could please introduce our guest speaker for today.
To give her expert opinion and knowledge about the word entrepreneurship, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker, the Implementation and Aims Consultant, IBM Philippines, Ms. Jubilin Dumlao Abelera.
Let's give her a warm of applause.
Thank you po. Thank you for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored and humbled to have been asked to speak about entrepreneurship with you. Thanks for the invitation. Actually, kahapon, namali ako ng date. Pumunta na ako dito. Ganun ako sobrang excited, di ba? Well, in life, we've been faced with unexpected events, especially recently we had pandemic. How are we going to cope up with all the adversities in life? we should not only survive, but we also need to thrive. Recently, many lost their jobs, and we wish we had a fallback. And also, minsan na kinakapos tayo. Kinakapos tayo because that person who lost his or her job sometimes ask help from us. So we have that desire na we wanted to have an extra income to sustain our living expenses. Or simply we have that big dreams and we wanted to find ways how to fulfill it. And here comes our talks na sana may sideline tayo or sana may racket or sana may negosyo tayo. Di ba pumapasok sa mga isipan natin yon. By simply saying that comes yung one of the good qualities of us being Pinoy. Meron tayong entrepreneurial mindset or sa Tagalog yung utak negosyante. What is entrepreneurship? Na-explain na kanina ng ating mga kasamahan dito yung about entrepreneurship. And I will tell it again. Entrepreneurship is an activity of setting up a business or businesses, taking on financial risk in the hope of profit. We can check all the definitions in dictionary, in Google, and also, but I want this to take to a new level we're in. We'll look into a practical outlook. So in your family, in your circle of friends and acquaintances, for sure you will find an entrepreneur. And a good example is your mom, mga nanay natin, na alam nyo, nagtitinda sila ng Avon, nagtitinda sila ng mga personal collection, kung ano-ano pa, mga tinitinda nila. Or kahit kayo, mga estudyante kayo, pero naggagawa kayo ng mga tinapay, tinitinda-tinda ninyo. Estudyante pa lang kayo, pero di ba, ibang klase na yung pag-iisip ninyo. Negosyante na kayo. So we have so many entrepreneur stories. But I want to take this opportunity also to share my story. So I've been a corporate slave. That's just a joke, okay? I've been a corporate slave for many decades now. But I've been living paycheck to paycheck. That is with all honesty. But I really wanted to have something na talagang kumbaga magiging extra income ko rin. And I wanted to share with you as a new entrepreneur. I wanted to share with you my learnings. So my first learning as a new entrepreneur is that I took a decision and I own it. And I act on it, sorry. I am grateful for my job. It does sustain me and my family. But I have that big dreams, And not only my dream, it's also my family's dream and also other people's dream, which I wanted to, help. And then, but di ba parang it's also like my first hurdle para sa akin is that how can I come out of my comfort zone? Because if you've been an employee and taking a new role as a business person, mahirap. Para sa akin, it is so risky. Paano kung maapektuhan yung work ko and all, so many things na naisip ko. But after some considerations and research, I decided to start my online business. So when I talk about yung sa mga nanay dyan na nagtitinda ng kung ano-ano, I took it to a new level. I sell online. I use Lazada and Shopee platform as to sell my products. So, I recently when I watched the Miss Universe, it says, her favorite motto was like, if not now, then when? Diba? Sa mga nanood dyan. someday you will be successful in your chosen career. I'm sure of that. You will be successful, but make sure not to be faint-hearted. If you want something, have some courage to start something you want. If it's a business, go. You should go and do some business. And the second learnings I have is about failure. In business and even in life overall, you will hit the rock bottom. When pandemic hits, we got into a business halt. So that time, I was already an online seller in Lazada and Shopee. And I told myself, I have so many, ang dami kong stocks, and I was looking into my room full of paninda, and I was like, okay, ang dami kong stock, how will I sell this? I think I'll just start eating all of my paninda. So ganun yung isip ko noon. I was so sad and so, disappointed. First, I was disappointed because I thought I started my business at the wrong time, pandemic. And then, it was a wrong decision for me also to buy a lot of stocks. So, I just felt like I'm already on the brink of failure. Parang, wala na. Paano na to? Parang, talagang disappointed na ako, disheartened na ako that time. I slept crying. Talagang lungkot na ako. Pero, I didn't expect that something good is going to happen. So when I woke up, I got a sales increase. Daily, tumataas yung sales ko. You know why? Because lahat nasa bahay and hindi nakakalabas. So, anong ginawa niyo sa cellphone except tinetext niyo yung mga chika babes niyo or what? Anong ginagawa niyo? Yung mga girls and boys, panay ang kanilang, anong ginagawa niyo? Bumibili ka online. So during that time, I was awarded as a top seller. And I was recognized as a 43rd Empowered Filipinas during the 43rd anniversary of Avon. So kahit na nandun ka sa pandemic at that time, puro malungkot lahat, pero mayroon palang pag-asa. So, imbis na naisip ko na sana akong failure, hindi pala. So my learning is that success is not final. Failure is not fatal. The courage to continue is that counts. And the third learnings I have is about give small goods. When you have unexpected blessings, after all your hard work, sleepless nights, and countless prayers, always pray to God. May we always realize that we have to share our blessings, show kindness to people, and keep your integrity. And do not let other people define you. You know, when they call you si manloloko, sinong si manloloko dito? Make sure to put your head high. At sabihin nyo sa sarili nyo, hindi ako si manloloko. Because when you're working already and you have your own business, you need to keep your integrity. That is so important. And summing it up, I want you to have some courage to start your own business someday. And never let failure get your heart. And stay awesome. So thanks everyone for your time and keep smiling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Jubilin.
We've learned a lot about entrepreneurship.
An interaction, we'll have the opportunity to ask questions to our speaker for you to be more knowledgeable about the topic.
But before that, are the audience still alright? Are you awake, guys? Yes.
Seems like they are. Now, to give us an entertainment, may we call on the stage my partner, the Vice President of Sining Maritimo, Midshipman Dominic Joseph San Pascual. Let's give him a warm of applause.
Check, check, check. Check, check. Rinig po, rinig. Nagtatanong ang isip, di raw maintindihan kung anong nararamdaman. Dapat mong malaman, sa puso ko ikaw lamang ang nag-iisa. Pangangamba, dapat bang isipin walang hanggan? Asahan mo na kahit kailan hindi kita iiwan, kahit kailan di kita pababayaan, kahit kailan, kahit kailan. Bulong ng iyong damdamin, pag-ibig na walang hanggan, ang siyang nais kong makamtan. Ngayon ay narito ako, handang umibig sa iyo na walang katapusan. Pangangamba, dapat bang isipin walang hanggan? Asahan mo na kahit kailan hindi kita iiwan, kahit kailan di kita pababayaan, kahit kailan, kahit kailan. Kung ikaw ay mawala sa piling ko, di na alam kung kakayanin pa kayang umibig pang muli. Kahit na ano pang mangyari, di maaaring ipagpalit. Sasamahan pa kita hanggang sa huli. Kahit kailan hindi kita iiwan, kahit kailan di kita pababayaan, kahit kailan hindi magbabago. Thank you so much po.
Thank you so much for that wonderful intermission number, Midshipman Dominic. Please settle down.
Now it is the time to entertain all of your questions. If you have any questions, clarifications, you can raise your hand to acknowledge.
Do you have any questions? It seems like that they all understand the topic that is discussed by Ms. Jubilin. So to move forward,
We would like to express our deep acknowledgement to our guest speaker who made it possible for us to make this event. To award the certificate of appreciation to our guest speaker, may we call on Ms. Maria Jean Quirigente, Head of Student Welfare Services. Please give her a round of applause.
Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, students, for coming. And I would like to express my appreciation to our guest speaker. So, how many of you would like to involve yourself or would like to become entrepreneur in the future? Meron na ba sa inyong nag-online selling here? Or any kind of, yun, very good, yan. Yes, okay, so, what I would like to say to you is, guys, listen. When you graduate, after 2 years, 3 years, yon, do not be content with 8 to 5 job. Okay? What do I mean? Maybe dun sa mga empty students, kasi di ba on board sila, maybe they can, the expenses, okay? The lifestyle, pwede, or they can meet up. What about yung sa mga dito, yung mga land-based, yung umaasa lang sa mga 15-30, okay? So, kakaiba na ang buhay ngayon, okay? So, that's why we have this kind of seminar or talk about entrepreneurship for you to understand and for you to have the skills, okay? It is a skills, anak, okay? Hindi nyo lang to papasukin dahil gusto nyo, hindi nyo lang to papasukin dahil akala nyo yun ang uso. Okay? So, pagdating nyo doon, anong meron? Okay? So, kaya tinuturuan kayo ng ating speaker kung anong skills na dapat meron kayo para maging matagumpay kayo for being entrepreneur. Okay? So, we hope that whatever learning na nakuha nyo dito or you gain with this kind of seminar, mag-instill sa inyo. Okay? And again, ma'am, thank you so much. And we would like to present this certificate of recognition to Ms. Jubilin Dumlao Abelera in grateful recognition and commendation for her invaluable insight and exemplary performance as a resource speaker during the Entrepreneurship Most Aspired 21st Century Skills seminar. Given this 23rd of February in the year of our Lord 2023 at the Latitude A and B Deck 11 Ames Tower, Pasay City, Philippines. Signed by Maria Jean Quirigente, Ma'am Rod Jean Hiner, our Dean of CESD, and Ms. Janet Abuid Dandan, our VP for Student Services.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Jinky. A meaningful message indeed.
Before we end this program, we would like to thank the audience for their presence and participation. We are overwhelmed to see you interested. We are hoping that you will be able to apply everything that you have learned today in the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have established a fruitful seminar again. We are hoping for the success of everyone. Continue to work and achieve your goal for your own path. Once again, I am Midshipman Dominic Joseph San Pascual,
And I am Midshipwoman Azanet Bianca Espina,
your Masters of Ceremony. Wishing you a good day. Thank you.
Remind ko lang po ang lahat na